It is a pleasure to participate in this important workshop co-organized by UNDP. I feel especially happy to participate, although I am not in Bangladesh in person, because the Chief Justice of Bangladesh now is an old friend, somebody that I admire very much, Justice Syed Ahmed. He is, and has always been, a very dedicated judge. But when we met, neither of us was Chief Justice, and now both of us are Chief Justice, sharing not just the passion for justice, but the difficulties that we face in our countries, separated by oceans, but with similarities in many areas. The topic of this workshop is judicial independence and efficiency. But reading the explanatory note, I believe, and that is correct, that in fact we are dealing with three topics and not just two. We are dealing with independence, efficiency, but also with integrity. Having independence without integrity will take us nowhere in terms of delivering the products and the expectations that society has in respect to the judicial system. Therefore, we need to combine those through those three aspects in order to build, and I'm using here the terminology of the Chief Justice of Bangladesh, the roadmap that he put forward in respect to making concrete progress, and he's doing that in Bangladesh. When we speak about independence, it's basically independence vis-a-vis the other powers outside of the judiciary, vis-a-vis the government, the executive branch, vis-a-vis the legislative branch, but also vis-a-vis vested interest, economic power, religious power, and so on, outside of the courts. Integrity, on the other hand, is inside the courts. It is about the judicial system per se, but also about us, judges, in the way we behave, in the way we deliver, again, the expectations of society. Another point that I would like to stress is that all this, independence, integrity, efficiency, has a goal, which is to protect rights and people, and particularly the most vulnerable ones, human rights, the rule of law, but also it is to guarantee access to justice. Again, it is meaningless to have independence, integrity, efficiency if people don't have access to our courts. So the roadmap, at least from my perspective, if I were doing it for my country, would focus on those general aspects related to, again, integrity, independence, efficiency. Those are broad goals, but require systemic changes, but also looking simultaneously to ways of enhancing, facilitating access to justice. And I believe that's exactly what Chief Justice Syed Ahmed has in mind. Regarding the substantive issues that we face in our countries, the South, I would list a few of them that are similar to Brazil and Bangladesh. As I said, we are separated by oceans, but there are issues, many issues, in which we face very similar problems and judicial challenge. One of them, and that's the one that connected me and Chief Justice Syed Ahmed, is the protection of the environment, and more recently, the existential threats that we are facing in respect to climate change. We all know that Bangladesh is one of the countries that will be most affected. It's already been deeply affected by climate change. So when I hear colleagues in international conference talking about